Hey, Mike Callahan. I want to make a quick video about workflow for online pricing and creating estimates in Service Autopilot. Just had a member ask what that workflow looks like when you're using the Maps Pro feature and going in and measuring a property. So I'm going to give you some foundational work and show you how it is actually executed for best workflow and practice, in my opinion, in Service Autopilot. So the first thing we're going to look at is looking at an overhead recovery model. So in our lawn mowing example that they asked about, we break this out. So labor calculations. We have a two-person crew. We're going to be working 8 hours a day. Average wage, including overtime, is $12.66. Our labor burden is our FICA, unemployment, holiday pay, things like that. Our overhead recovery comes right off our P&L and our profit markup of 20%. So our daily labor costs are $486, including a 20% net profit margin. Truck and trailer is $11.51, 8 hours a day. Overhead recovery of 1.6% and a profit margin again at 20%. So that truck and trailer is costing us $177, and our mowers on the crew. So hourly mow rate, this is what our equipment is costing us, $12 an hour. They're being used for 4 hours. Overhead recovery is 1.6 and our profit at 20%. So we've got a daily cost with profit of 92 for the mowers, and then our maintenance equipment. So these are weed whackers, blowers, stick edgers. We combine those in. That's $2.08 per hour, being used 4 hours a day. Overhead recovery, in this example, it probably should be 1.6 to be consistent, but I'm going to leave it just so the numbers add up and I can show you. And the profit of 20%. So our maintenance package is costing us $24. So at the end of this, we come up with a daily sales goal, a break even, what it costs us to operate, how many man hours, 16 man hours, and a break even point of $40.59 per man hour. And this lets us know to hit that 20% margin and cover the overhead we just incurred, we need to be charging $49 per man hour. So this is the foundation that goes in the price matrix in Service Autopilot. So next page here is, this is something we build out here. And for lawn mowing, so from 1 to 7,500 square feet, we're going to be charging $24.50. So you may be wondering what all these numbers mean. So we're going to use the average production rate with the equipment set up in this example of 30,000 square feet, mow, edge, and blow per man hour. This does not include drive time. This is on-site time. So we're going to go out and say our minimum price in this example, obviously it's a bit fictitious, but we're going to say for round math, it makes sense. Up to 7,500 square feet is a base price of $24.50. Its budgeted hours is 0.5 man hours and a cost of $20.29. This $49 per man hour and the $40.59 to break even came off our charge per crew worksheet right here, and it went into our matrix example. Now we're saying for every 1,000 square feet over 7,500 is an additional $3.25, an extra 0.07 man hours, and an additional budgeted cost of $2.84. This is what it costs you to operate. Here are some of the notes I went through when I did it. So 15,000 square foot cut would have been $49 for 1 man hour. So if our base price, half of that is 7,500 square feet, that is $24.50 per cut. And that's 0.5 man hours. So the next thing we're looking at is we're going to double check our math in a minute, but our per 1,000 square foot is, that is 1/15th here. So that's 49 divided by 15, and then that is our budgeted time. And then we just did a quick math check at $49, which is the goal, 15, because that's 15 times 1,000 to 15,000 square feet, times C13 equals 49. $49 is our hourly goal. So just to make sure we did the right math. So hopefully that makes sense. So we're going to take these numbers here and put them into our pricing matrix in the Service Autopilot. So when we pull up the scheduling settings, and go to services, this is where this is built. And we're going to go in and open this up to 500 and pull up the lawn mowing example. And the lawn mowing example here on 219 is the one I just built. So we're going to pull this up and we're going to the rate matrix. So same exact thing as a sheet. 1 square foot to 7,500 square feet is $24.50, a half hour budgeted time, and a cost of $20.29. That's taken right off this sheet here. And now every 1,000 over 75 is $3.27. And that's right here, an extra budgeted time of 0.07 and then a cost of overhead of $2.84. So once this foundation is laid, we're going to go in, and the question was asked, what does the workflow look like? So that's the homework and the foundation you need. We're going to go to the More tab. We are going to go into property measurements. Okay, just realized that one test account I had here did not have Maps Pro enabled. So what we're going to do is go property measurements, and that's going to pull up the property you're on. We're going to go to the satellite view and go in and actually measure the property. So it's either the gross square footage, or you can take the house out. In this example, I'm just going to go in and measure that. Once that's saved, you double click, and that's the highlighted turf square footage. So it's 18,859. We're going to go in and select a custom field, which is going to be turf square footage right here, and then we're going to save it. Now that's going to update the custom field. I'm going to head back into our sample account here again and show you how the population works. Now that we've saved that under the Maps Pro feature, we are going to go in and basically add an estimate. So when we add the estimate, our pre-built template is going to come up, and that 18,000 square feet for the lawn is already saved and we're pre-populated. So next thing we're going to do is go and build out or grab one of the pre-built out templates we've already built out by clicking templates here. Once it loads, and I'll show you the workflow there. So templates, and we're going to go in and grab the lawn care with pricing and hit apply. Now that's going to preload a bunch of services that are already built, and we've got our lawn mowing for 18,000 square feet. Price is $60.47, budgeted for 1.27 man hours, a cost of $51.53. So now this automatically populates. So now we measure it through the Maps Pro feature, which is under the More button behind here. And then if you want, you can add your drive time. So if you clicked in and said it's drive time zone 1, we'd pre-populate it as $10, charged $6.50 for actually it should be a budgeted time of 0.06. So when I was making this test account, but you get the idea. Basically, it loads in the drive time of the $10 budgeted time and the budgeted cost, and basically all the consumer sees is lawn mowing for $70.47. So a quick overview is you're going to want to go in and build this out here. So figure out what your costs and margins are for each crew. Build out a rate matrix. I prefer in a Google Doc, so you have an executable blueprint. So once you get into the service and settings, we build those in there just like this. And then when we get to the client level, we are going to go in under the More tab, property measurements, save the custom field under turf square footage, and then add the estimate. So if you have any comments or questions, drop below. But that is the preferred workflow, in my opinion, for estimating online through satellite imagery and creating a production rate-based estimating system for Service Autopilot.